Karen Baptiste, Youssef Wardini,
Excuse me, it's Youssef Wardani.
thank you.
My name is Youssef Hasan Wardani, and I'm the father of Diab Hussein Wardani, and our son is not a raghead Taliban. You and us, when did we come to this point? When did this happen? It's the district distinction between you and us. I would believe it started sometimes in late 2011 when you unanimously decided to hire Mr. Runcie. Quote, a top-ranking Chicago school administrator who has never been a teacher or a principal said his first priority will be the student achievement. And in order to focus on the student, he said the district had to restore public trust and improve its business practices. End quote. That was some interesting choice of words. And that was unanimous. That was not unanimous at the first. Two of you have made a compelling argument why Mr. Runcie would not have been a better choice. There is you and us culture present here. Every time you unanimously vote on an item, you are collectively responsible for the outcome of such item. The operative word that Mr. Runcie went with were the public trust, and they're gone. And now we have business practice, and that's what this is all about. It's not about education, it's not about students, it's not about involved parents, it's not about awesome teachers, it's about discouraging us from taking action regarding principals like Mr. Scott Neely and teachers like Mrs. Maria Valdez. It's about taking credit for great work that other people do, even though we refuse to give up and stand up and deliver every single day. The reason I mention this is watching you for the past few months, spending countless hours changing over and over again description of jobs, for the same reason that you neglected and ignored when hiring Mr. Runcie. You are missing the major fact, the fact that you are elected to represent us, the fact that you are the employee for Mr. Runcie, the employer for Mr. Runcie, the fact that Mr. Runcie is an employer, is an employee, is the fact that Mr. Runcie is not a CEO and you are not his board. The fact is that you unanimously voted on a teacher calling our son a terrorist and a Taliban for 5 days vacation at no cost to the district. That was not a responsible action, and I'm sure you would not have done the same thing for your kids. The point is that it's not all roses, and it's time for you to own up and fix this mess that's been happening at Broward schools. There is a bullying epidemic at Broward schools, and it's hidden and need to be addressed immediately. The H clause states if an adult is proven guilty of bullying a child, anyone that supports or protects that adult is as guilty. Today marks my 10th appearance before you. Mrs. Maria Valdez, Principal Scott Neely, Superintendent Robert W. Runcie, board members, BTU members, today marks 197 days of bullying my family. We're not alone and we're not going away.
Dr. Natalie Ross Lynch.